It's a muffler with lightning bolts coming out the back. Electric tips. Yep, that's where it started. Now let's talk about this. This sneak preview of this, let me hold my hand back here and move this. Now let me touch the screen. Oh, and that's in front of us. So this is recording front and back. So you got reverse camera. 24,000 watts of power. 2 sprockets, 1 gear for the top end, 1 gear for the low end, 2 controllers. One's 150 amps, one's 120 amps. These motors are not even being tested, not even close to the max. They both can run at 300 amps apiece for 60 seconds continuous. So I can buy 300 amp controllers and have these things doing a lot more than what they did. I'm going to show a video in a little bit of this thing out on the road. The video though, just so we all know, I had been riding for maybe an hour and a half already. Rode it all the way from one town to another, then came back. I might post that, I might not. And it still performed after all that long time riding. I did cheat and use my 72 volt 48 amp hour battery. Stole that up. This lovely 12,000 watt e-bike right here. And now it sits inside of this, as you'll see it in the video. Got the horn. This is the normal throttle you drive with. Controls one motor, the one with the higher top end. And over here on the steering wheel, there is the turbo throttle, I like to call it. That's the torque throttle. So you hit that end one and you will definitely break loose the tires. I got the 360 mounted, so that's going to be interesting. So the very next video of this go-kart will be a 360 video. You'll be able to spin it around full thing while it's riding. The lights, it's got nice lights. This thing is pretty bright. So are these. It does have side lights. They're right here. They'll be on the sides. They bright up pretty light too, just so people can see you coming from the side. The rear light, there's a tail light right here. It's got blinkers, brake light. It's pretty nice, pretty bright. It's remote wireless. It's got the ground alerts. It's pretty nice. It throws 2 beams on the ground. You'll see that, just like it is in this picture. It'll throw 2 laser beams on the ground. That's charging, but that'll be my rear. After building this one and doing just a test run, didn't even put it all together and finish the wiring, I'm going to show you the sneak peek of the next project. Going fully electric on the Banshee. The Banshee. Bye-bye motor. And we are going fully electric with the flex bars, with the screen in the seat, with the squirters. And this thing will be quiet and faster than it ever was. That is the next project, sneak peek, before the electric motors go in there. Digital Banshee. Back to the normal show. I will do another video on this one now. This 3-wheel beast. And she's got a twin coming up, an off-road one with 2 rear. See these 2 scooters? They will be chopped up. And this monster will have that as a rear. with torque transfer. Each individual motor will be ran off a different throttle off the trigger. So that will be interesting. That 3-wheel monster still over there. This will be a Willie Champion. But let's get back to that Kart. Back to this Kart. These digital displays. Power up for the one with the gearing. Definitely has 5 gearing, 5 levels of gearing. Can make it 9, but it's ridiculous, so just put 5. This same one, the new 2019 display, and that is for the other motor. Everything's wired up when the battery sits in here, hard connection, just like my e-bike, same connection. So it's just a swap camera. And that'd be this one. That'd be us back here. So, check out the wiring. Everything's shrink wrapped all the way. People ask why didn't I color code them. There's a little trick if you read the letters. There's different letters on each one. And they line up with the controller that has different letters. So if you know the letters, you don't need the colors. Check out this gearing again. So with the big sprocket, we went ahead and went 78 tooth sprocket. 78. And this is with a 16 in the front. So that's torque. And this is an 18 with a little old 53. So now I got the best of both worlds. And if you hit both of them, everything in between. Disc brakes. Enough to stop, as you'll see in the video. I do plan on changing this over to calipers like the other go-kart that has. Also has 2 music. It has JBL, and it also has this lovely puppy that has a mic on it and you can talk. And that also has right there where you can answer the phone, talk, change their stuff, and it has a mic so you can talk and the wind can blow and people can hear you clearly. This sits down inside of here like this, so that just sits there and it plays lovely. And then the other monster is still charging over here, but there's a lovely JBL, and this thing is really loud, and it'll sit back here so you get stereo front and back, real good bass. And if you got an Android, you can play both at the same time. Pretty sure Apple has some apps you can do that too. Some little secrets right here. This is 12 volts out to 4 different things. Plug it into a cigarette lighter, but it works off an app, and the app controls everything. So that's going to be interesting when that's wired in. I got these side lights that go on the insides right here, and one is tucked up underneath right here. Oops, didn't mean to turn you upside down. One's tucked up right here, and those actually to go any color I want, and they go off the beat of the music or just light up the inside. So this thing, when it's all lit up, and that'll be with the next 3 for 60 video, and then I'll go do some top speed, some hill climbs. Like I said, I took this thing on the road and already put miles and hours on it, and this thing flies. And the video you're about to see right connected to this is after all of that. So enjoy the video. check out the two motors. Two controllers, two motors. 48 amp hour battery over here. Tucked away with the windshield.
Can't see the other motor on the arm.
Double sprockets for top gear and bottom gear. This thing moves. Alright, you can stop that one. I'll edit it in. This thing's a beast. I'm telling you. EK, Electric King. Ooh, wasn't those. Don't even got all the lights and stuff on it yet, man. Just had to come test drive it. Feel what these two motors feel like. Smell the rubber on these tires. Battery held up. Didn't sling out yet, and I swung a few corners.